Here's a low carb quick meal for baked pasta enthusiasts. I use a rotisserie chicken. You need some sort of pre-cooked meat. Broccoli florets, I buy the package prepped, ready to go to make this a quick recipe. And jarred pasta sauce, you can make your own too, but this is quick. And 2 cheeses, I use mozzarella and Parmesan. Now there's no measurements here, but I'll show you what I do. I use a roasting pan and line it with aluminum foil. If you don't want to use the foil, just put some olive oil on the bottom of your pan to prevent sticking and burning. The foil works great for fast cleanup though. And you take your broccoli, spread it evenly along the bottom of the pan. I use the whole bag here. My family loves broccoli, and it really packs a nutritional punch. So you can see here's how I have the broccoli spread in the bottom of the pan. Next, take your rotisserie chicken and chop it up or break it apart. I'm keeping this very easy, few dishes. I'm just gonna rip the chicken apart and spread it evenly on top of my broccoli, and I'm not measuring it. I'm going to taste. I use probably half of the chicken for this meal. I like to buy a rotisserie and use it for several things throughout the week for my family, but I want this to be a hearty meal, so I make sure to use plenty of chicken. And you can see I'm just ripping it apart and putting chunks across the top. And it doesn't matter how it looks because the meal will look fabulous in the end. So here you see, I'm trying to cover the whole pan with chicken. This is how it looks after I have the broccoli and chicken in the pan. Next, we're gonna top it with the pasta sauce. I use a low sugar marinara. I like that the best. I think it's the healthiest for my family. You could use any jarred sauce here if you prefer Alfredo. That would work equally well for the dish, but I'm keeping it lower calorie, lower fat, and lower carb. So here I'm topping with a little extra sauce. Do this to taste. We like it a bit saucy, but if you want less tomato or less liquid, then just put a little bit. This is how it looks with the sauce on it. Next, I'm going to top with mozzarella cheese before baking. I save the Parmesan to put on after it bakes because I just like the flavor that way. You could do it either way. Again, this is to taste, so I like the calcium and extra protein from mozzarella cheese. This is how it looks before it goes in the oven. Top it loosely with aluminum foil to keep the cheese from burning and set your oven on 425. Once it's preheated, you'll bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes until the cheese is melty. I take my bones and make bone broth at the same time. And here's a look after. It is delicious.